Hey, thanks for clicking on my video called How to Create an Ebook, Canva eBooks versus Designrr eBooks. Now I have both of these programs, they're both great, and I'm going to show you why you might want to use one versus the other. So let's go ahead now, open the programs up and see which one will work best for you. All right, so we started off, we are in a program called Canva. If you're not familiar with Canva, you can basically design anything: Facebook ads, Instagram, YouTube channel art, cards, just anything you can think of. It's a great program. And if you don't have a link already for that or access already, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description and in the comment section so you can check that out. So at this point, you're going to hit create a design, and then you're going to type in A4, and it's going to search for that. All right, you're going to see over here on the left, you're going to see a bunch of different options. Now, Canva is really cool because you can drag and drop everything and just change everything that you see. You're going to see some different options in here. This is page 2 of 3. This is 1 of 2, 1 of 2. It just really runs the gamut. Now, what I would encourage you to do is look for something that has 5, 10 pages, somewhere around there, because if you just do 2 pages, you're really, unless you're a graphic designer, you're going to start to struggle because there's not many options to choose from. I like to have a bunch of different options so that I'm not having to create and become a graphic designer, I guess you could say. I just want lots of options. I can kind of plug things in. Now, one other thing I would say is using Canva is a little bit more difficult than Designrr, and you're going to see why here in a minute when I show you the back end of Designrr. But let's continue on here with Canva and show you how this works. So let's say you want to pick this here because it's got 10 different pages. So you're going to click on that, and you can see all of these different pages here. So we'll start off, we'll click this one, and that is your first page. After that, you can add another page here, and we'll make this that page, and we'll add, let's say we like this page, and we'll add another page, and let's say that's there. Okay, so as we scroll down, we can see all these different pages. Now from here, you've got, what, 5 pages, I guess it is, 4 or 5 pages of an ebook already put together. You can come in here and you can make your changes, and we'll say this ebook is about how to raise backyard chickens, just to have something interesting in there. So again, you can shrink the size of this, you can change the color. Let's say you don't like this pink and your brand colors are red. You can really go to town on this. You can change your actual photos. Lots of different things you can do here. One of the big differences between Canva versus a program like Designrr is Canva, you've got to go through and change every single one of these. So what you may want to do is type out your information first via like a Google Doc or some other information, some other place like that. You'll type that out first, and you're going to come plug it in into all these different spots. Now, maybe you don't need a graph. Maybe you need something with more of an image like this. You can really kind of think through all that. You can flip things around here in Canva, so it's really wide open as to what you can do. Let's say you want to put a different photo in here. Let's go to, these are some recently used photos, but let's look up chickens, because this is, what we're talking about. Okay, there you go. You got some chickens. So you can see it's drag and drop. Very easy to do, but again, it's going to take a little bit of time. Just being completely realistic, it's going to take a little bit of time because you're going to need to come in here and copy from your other document and paste into here. But again, you're going to come through here, you're going to add pages and change things out in a way that looks pleasing to you. When you're done with that, you're going to come over here, and you're going to hit download. You got a couple different types of downloads that you can see here, and what you're going to want to do to export a PDF is you're going to go over here to PDF print, and that's how you're going to download your PDF. At that point, you have your document, and you can distribute your ebook however you want to do that. All right, so now we are trying out Designrr. Now, this is a different program, but it's specifically for creating ebooks. One thing I do want to say is Canva has a monthly subscription. I think it's around $12 or so. So 120, 100 and whatever dollars a year, depending on if you get some kind of a bulk rate. Designrr starts off around $27 for the base model. And then 97 gives you a ton of other things. So it actually comes in a little bit cheaper if you're wanting to make a bunch of ebooks. If you go the Designrr route, they also have a really cool thing where you can make the cover of your ebook by just a couple quick clicks. I found that to be very interesting. So you can get your cover on like an iPad or an iPhone or whatever. So that's a cool little add-on that they have. Regardless, let's go ahead and create a new project. Now this is really neat. Watch this. You can import your information from lots of different places. This is where I think Designrr trumps Canva all day, because as we talked about before, in Canva you've got to go retype everything and plug it all in. What Designrr does is actually lets you go import all of your information, and it will automatically plug it into the template that you like, so you don't have to retype or copy paste every single thing. And I found when I did that, it actually sped up the process tremendously. As you can see here, you can import from blogs, and you would just actually click on or copy your URL and post it in there. That's one way you can do it. You can import from a Word document, a Google Doc, which is what I did. There's just a lot of different ways that you can import your information so you don't have to copy paste over and over and over. As you see here, if you upgrade to some of the higher plans, you can actually import from a YouTube video, podcast, Facebook page. It's just really comprehensive and makes it go way faster than, again, going the Canva route. And again, I don't want to dog Canva, because Canva is very good, and a lot of people have used Canva to make a bunch of money with their ebooks. If you're more on a budget, maybe you start with Canva, and then if you see that you're wanting to make a lot of ebooks, then maybe Designrr is the better route for you. All right, so let's go ahead and start this project. Okay, so lots of different ways that we can import it here, but I want to go ahead and do it from a Google Doc. Now what you need to do is go grab the URL from your Google Doc, and you're gonna come click share, and then get link, and I'm going to copy the link. At this point, I'll put the URL right in here, and then hit fetch. And Designrr is going to go find the actual Google document, because you gave them the ability to share this. All right, so this is the right one. It's confirming, and I hit next. Now I go and pick a template that I really like. So you've got a ton of different templates here, maybe more than Canva, I'm not really sure, but lots of different options, and just like Canva, all of these are customizable. So this is kind of interesting right here. We can preview that and see if we like it, and you can kind of look through here and see what looks good. We'll go ahead and hit use this template, and you can see we're now preparing your ebook. So they're taking all of the information that you mentioned, and they're plugging it in here into the ebook itself. Now again, just like in Canva, you can come change your fonts. You can change how big things are. Backyard chickens. Obviously you clean that up. You see over here, this is what your document looks like. And if you want to come over here and change some things, you can add some media. So maybe you want an image right here. You can search for chickens. And let's say we found this beautiful chicken picture right here. We'll plug that into there. And as you can see, it actually dropped the image down here. Now, originally that was annoying to me, but I realized why that was happening. They actually space things out in this program. So if you need your image to be over here, it's going to work with your copy. So you'll need to just switch things around a little bit. You can take this image, and let's say you want to shrink it a little bit. You could then click something like this. If you click this right here, it will actually bring your words and things up and wrap around the picture. So you can see you can kind of move that around to get that to the right size. So I think that's a pretty cool option too. And again, you've got your background options. You can change the background color and attributes and spacing, all these different things. If you want to center align it or left or right align, that's cool too. You can add tables of contents and cover pages, and you really have a ton of different options. Again, one of the biggest pros to Designrr is that it plugs all this in, and then you just go in and add your different little additional pieces versus having to go and copy paste every single one of these. So once you're done with all that and you like it, you can just click publish, and it's going to give you the option to do a PDF for Amazon Kindle, e-readers, web browsers, lots of different things, and then you just click export. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, put those in the comment section below. I'm going to put a link for both of these products in the description and comment section, so feel free to click on those. And if you have not liked or liked the video, do that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I look forward to the next video with you.